Hello, and thanks for tuning in to All Strength.
Know it.
This is Rebirth Flame,
And Scarborough.
and today we're going to be talking about um,
Drake. Battle Royale genre. Um,
genre.
genre. Sorry. Movies. Video game movies. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just want to give a PSA out there that we're first timers. We're nice and tight. So if there's any suggestions, anything like that, right?
Yeah. Let us know. Feel free to share with us. We are open to
Like,
any
subscribe
suggestions.
to our TBD channel.
And YouTube. My Instagram is just kidding.
Throw me some DMs at. Oh yeah, speaking of PSAs, I forgot to mention I also have. Well, I'm kind of getting over a cold right now, so
Got herpes.
yeah, herpes, whatever, herpes. But so if you hear me coughing or something like that, I apologize in advance. And
Apology accepted.
you're welcome for the sexy voice too.
All right. Well, start us off today. I want to go over what Drake did in his music video for God's Plan.
Straight up to my face.
Wrong song.
Oh yeah,
Wrong song. I appreciate what he did, using the whole budget for the film or the video, and he just went around giving it to people, like kind of charity.
Straight up giving it to people like raw cash.
Yeah.
I thought it was fake at first actually, but
Even if it was a little fake, I think it's a nice idea that he did.
yeah, I mean, helping people, random people, literally on the street. Looks like.
Well, yeah, they get all like, "Oh, it's Drake, throughout the whole
Did he
music
give
video.
somebody a car?
Yes.
What?
Well, he gave like cars, shopping sprees, just
Oh, yeah,
random
yeah.
things, and I think that was pretty cool of him to do.
Yeah. He did that in you said in Fortnite too, right? Where he said like,
No. Well, he plays with Ninja, and Ninja, he hosted a tournament in Las Vegas like 2-3 weeks ago.
"Who's Ninja?"
Come on, who's Ninja?
I honestly don't know. I don't.
Everybody knows.
I
him.
just play the game. I don't like watching it.
He's the number one Fortnite streamer right now.
Oh, I thought that was me. My bad.
Oh, you have like a total of 2 viewers.
I think one of them is me too.
No, but no, Ninja, he's like the number one. He actually broke like the Twitch record when he played with Drake.
Wow.
Like Drake tweeted that he's going to play with Ninja, and he had like 600,000 views.
Oh, like he broke the Twitch record of that many people
Streams.
watching at the same time.
Yes,
Wow.
which was pretty freaking amazing.
Actually, I guess you shouldn't be surprised because Drake, right?
Well,
Yeah.
well, it was Drake plus Ninja. He already had a lot of followers,
Yeah.
but that
Oh,
just
that's
increased it. Plus, he had like some other dude, which a football player or something that was with him. So it
Oh
was-
yeah, I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, so it was like 4 of them, but Ninja and Drake were like the
You're gonna
highlight.
be like, "What do you mean a football player?" Someone's gonna be like, "You idiot! It's like this name, so and so." I'm gonna be like,
You know what?
"Yeah, that guy."
That's the guy. But he like broke it, and when he did his tournament in Las Vegas, he was able. Well, he donated every time someone killed him. He donated, I think, $2,000, and then $5,000 for anyone that won, and they can keep it themselves, or they can actually donate it to anyone for charity.
Oh wow.
So it's pretty cool, man. He won at I think 2 out of the 10 matches, so a lot of that money got donated.
I'm telling you, if that was me, like that $2,000 would be out like hotcakes, dude. Like it'd be ridiculous.
Well, I think if you killed him, you had to donate it to somebody.
Oh, you had to.
So you had to donate to like a
If you
foundation.
won, that's when you can keep the 5,000.
I think the 5,000, if you won, was like you can keep it or donate it to somebody.
dude, we
I
should
think a
play
lot of
against him,
people
dude. Me and you, duos.
Come on, dude. That guy
I mean,
can
you
fucking-
had to carry me, obviously.
he could
but-
take like 10 of us, man. The guy built ridiculous.
Oh, the ninja guy.
Yeah.
Didn't we play against him once?
No, it was Myth. Was in one of our games that we actually won, but we didn't actually go up against him.
Against them, yeah,
directly.
someone else killed him.
Yeah, but you know what? We won the match. Means we beat him.
True.
So-
True. So, Myth, if you're hearing this right now, which I'm pretty sure you're not going to be, just remember, we beat you once.
Yeah, but I don't know. I know you played PUBG.
No, yeah, I play PUBG. I'm not gonna say like I'm a huge avid fan, but what I am a fan about is gonna be like the graphics and stuff. The gameplay is arguably similar. It's just that I think it's more of like if you're of a old school like Counter-Strike player or more of a I guess slower pace Call of Duty. I mean, just because of the realism when it comes to it, it's something I enjoy a lot. Because Fortnite, I mean, if you want to think about, in my opinion, Fortnite is kind of like
Fast paced.
it's fast paced and it's fun. I'm not gonna lie, I like it too. I mean, it's just that it's the cartoony aspect of it kind of makes it a little bit different. You know, like as far as like the aiming aspects and like the shooting and all that stuff. Like, because I mean, in PUBG, like in Fortnite, for example, when you have a shotgun out, when you're having that, you know, always when you're dueling with someone else that has another shotgun with you, like, you know, it's like a 50-50 chance you'll win. You know, of course, you know, there are people that are better, probably more. And then when you build, which is a big aspect of that game, you know, it's more of a chance you're going to win if the other person doesn't. But in games like PUBG, it's going to be more of your skill of aiming and making sure that you actually had cover to begin with. So it's a little bit different because if once you run out of ammo in that type of game, it's kind of like a little bit more realistic, more real life. Like you're screwed. Like if you try to switch weapons, it's gonna take a while. If you try to reload, it's gonna take a while. It's not like just like boom, hit 2, and then like I got my other shotgun out, or like boom, there's my submachine gun, and that guy's gonna go down. You know?
Yeah. Well,
Or building too. Like that's your cover. You make your cover.
but that's the thing I like about Fortnite is in PUBG, man, you have the high ground. Like 75 to 95% of the time, you're gonna win no matter what. Fortnite, there's a higher chance of you being able to get up on that high ground, build up, and actually match 50-50 with somebody.
PUBG, I don't think. I mean,
There's
yeah.
2-story, 3-story houses. There's up.
Oh yeah, when you have that, I mean,
there's.
there's a higher likelihood, but it doesn't mean you're gonna win because
But I'm saying it's a higher chance.
I think you mean like if you have cover.
No, just
And weapons, like the weapons are so scarce. Like you can get like an AR, you know, you can get a shotgun right away, and that's already somewhere where you're gonna be like higher chance of surviving in Fortnite. And as long as you have like a little bit of materials, right? And in PUBG, like if you don't have an AR or if you don't have a decent weapon like an SMG with a scope on it, oh yeah, that's another thing. You know, the attachments, right? That's different. If you don't have a scope on it, like the right scope, you can have an AR, and you're still gonna be behind. Like, and that's I guess I think you've said it before. That's why you kind of don't like it because you know it's really like gear dependent on PUBG more than it is on Fortnite. It's like literally you can have the weapons, but if you don't have like the attachments or if you don't have the armor or whatever it may be, it's just like no matter what, you don't have the chance to higher chance to win, just like in Fortnite because you have more opportunities because you have more things.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, I played PUBG and it was like that was just a long time ago. Before I started playing Fortnite, I played PUBG, and it was like everyone was crouching in the grass. And it's like you go through there and like there's like 80 people in there and they're just shooting you from random places.
Yeah. No, and I think that's been addressed as a problem because they I mean, even though Fortnite came after, like I think they're kind of like molding the whole storm around them though too because it's actually a lot faster than Fortnite now. And Fortnite is kind of forgiving. Like if you're in the storm in the first one, it's just one tick, right? Even if it ends at the
Yeah, it hits you for 1 HP. Yeah.
It is actually accelerated in the
But look
PUBG.
at in PUBG though, you kind of it tells you, it warns you, right?
Yeah, and it actually
But
has
it's random spots.
It's random.
In Fortnite, you can land on Moisty Mire, which is like the southern, what is it, east, like
Yeah.
so southeast,
Yeah.
like that far, and then you have to in 2 minutes go all the way like halfway across the
I
map.
guess you bring up a good point, but then there's also another point with PUBG that they actually have vehicles and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's easier. I mean, yeah, Fortnite has jump pads and stuff, but like you rarely get jump pads when you need them. You know.
Yeah, maybe like in singles and duos, I feel that way. But I feel like in every of our like what do you call it? Squad ones that we have.
We always get jump
And
pads.
we always have multiple ones.
But it depends though. It's like when it rains, it snows. You know, it's like we get one of them. It's like, oh look, there's like 3 other ones.
True. How many times have we died to the storm? Like me and you?
Yes, in duos. Oh god,
It's dumb.
it's like we're running a freaking marathon throughout the whole thing.
And I like to say it's just like we're just bad and like you know we don't think about going to the storm, but it's just like there's like fights on every corner.
And we're constantly saying, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go.
There's some type of loot waiting for us that looks delicious, and we just can't get to it.
That's a little greedy, but yeah.
Yeah, but like most of the times, like it's on the way. Like if it's on the way, we're not gonna go out of our way to go get it.
Yeah.
Well, unless you're Restless E.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, I haven't played PUBG for a while, so I can't really say, oh, definite, I won't play it ever again. I'm just saying, like, I had a lot more fun with Fortnite. Like, being able to.
I think it just depends how you want to play it, because PUBG actually has these new game modes, kind of like when it comes to PUBG, where they have like like the 50 versus 50. But
limited time modes.
Yeah, so they have limited time ones, and I think they roll them out like depends on the day of the week, whatever. But there can be ones that are on like, for example, I played one that was like 10v10 v10 v10, like I think it was like 4 or 5 groups. And it was really cool because it's fast paced. You come out with a weapon, and I think you res every 40 seconds, something like that.
Oh, you just keep resing?
Yeah, so it's kind of like Call of Duty if you think about it, right?
Because the deathmatch thing?
It's a deathmatch, yeah. And I don't know, I think it's really cool because, again, you get to play those mechanics. You don't have to wait. It's not a battle royale, kind of. It kind of is, because the format of it is that you have to get enough kills, like 200 kills something with your group.
But battle royale is like, well, the way that's coming out, it's like if you die, you're dead,
Yeah. So that's the only thing that's a little bit different from PUBG that we're not getting in Fortnite, because even in the Fortnite and the 50 versus 50 versus 50, once you die, you're dead, right?
Well, I mean, you get knocked and then you can get res. But yeah, if they eliminate
same
you,
thing with the other one. But I mean, you're not going to get resurrected. Like, once you're done with that match, if you want to leave, you're done, right? Yeah, so I mean, that's a little bit difference with that. And I don't know, I find it enjoyable. Like, if I don't want to spend time, like, again, doing the running simulator thing that our friend says, it's a little bit different, if you want to do that instead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. But they're trying new things. They tried that Thanos thing, which I only played like 2 or 3 games of it with the Infinity Glove.
Yeah, no, if you ask me, cool. Fortnite is, they should just keep whatever they're doing right now, and if they want to add some other stuff, they're fine. But I don't think they have an issue with their gameplay whatsoever. Like, when it comes to that,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, they're trying the new thing where it's actually like ranked battle royale, but it's only solos right now.
It's a ranked, but can you explain that?
I don't know what you're talking about. You get like if you get first place, you get like a certain amount of points. Second place, depending on what place you get, you get a certain amount of points.
Like towards like your battle rank, your level, or like,
I don't know, because they don't have anything you can actually see, or like, I don't know. But at the end of the week, it's just a week. At the end of the week, you can win 5,000 or 50,000 V-Bucks.
Oh,
for being top.
Kind of like a semi quasi prestige thing.
Yeah, but the only thing that you have a issue with is that it doesn't tell you where you're at. Like, you don't know. You have to play 50 games in that mode.
Well, we gotta remember, it's still, is it alpha or beta?
It's still beta right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's still beta. So what I'm thinking they're gonna do is gonna have things like, what they have now with the suit that you have that you get if you buy the battle pass, the blue one.
Yeah,
like the superhero one. And now that, like, if you get to like level 75, well, first of all, if you get to like level 10, you get like a headpiece, then you get the arms, and you get the mining thing, and you get all that stuff, right? Maybe that's what it is. It's just prestige. Like, once you have.
No, but you win. Like, it ranks everybody. So there's tiers. First place gets 50,000 V-Bucks. Second place gets 25,000.
Oh, so it's just like a ladder then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like a rank thing, but
that's still cool.
It's only like the top 100 players get something.
Yeah.
I think if you play 50, no matter what, you get a spray and then go from there. But it's like really tough because it's like everyone's competing. It's like,
speaking of sprays,
I feel it's a lot harder.
Isn't sprays kind of off topic here, but sprays is kind of like that, like, disrespect, like in Counter-Strike back in the day, where you tag people after you kill them?
Anything. Sprays, the dance moves, the emotes.
Is disrespect right now in Fortnite. I haven't seen anyone tag anyone yet, because I think you have to do it on like a structure.
That's one problem that I have with it. There's not like a one button spray. It's like you have to like
hold
B, scroll, and
You know what's funny? I've been playing. I play a little bit Counter-Strike because I haven't played in years. They don't have tags.
Well, took them out already?
Yeah, I guess people always got so PO'd with it.
I think it's hilarious.
Kind of ruins things, because I'm thinking, like, watch. I'm pretty sure Fortnite one of these days they're gonna do something where they delay once you kill somebody you can't dance or something, because I bet you people get really angry about that.
I mean, people get angry. That's the whole point of it.
And that's what I'm saying. But people don't feel that way most times.
I mean, I think it's
Like with the whole Thanos thing, where like once you become Thanos, you were like just wrecking people left and right, and then like what, with less than 24 hours they nerfed it. Was it something like that?
well, yeah. People found out how to cheat it. You just build it like a stairway to heaven, and Thanos couldn't jump that high or kill it, and you just kill him from the top. But
No, I thought it was the other way around, where Thanos was like so powerful, so unstoppable.
he had a lot of shield and health, and it
Yeah.
got,
Nerfed.
it was yeah, it was pretty tough.
Yeah.
The only problem is that you would go and kill Thanos. The whole point is everyone is supposed to gang up on Thanos, but you're attacking him, and then everyone else is attacking you
That's just called
because people just want to get the
kills.
win.
It's what we would say thirsty.
Yes.
Thirsty. So
Yes.
yeah.
They get really
F.
thirsty, and then like you have the 2 or 3 that I played, I was like, I went to Thanos and I see people shooting him, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna help, kill Thanos and then hopefully get the glove. Man, I go up, I climb up, and I'm doing my thing, and then there's people shooting and breaking down my building.
Of course, because
So it's like I'm dead, and Thanos is killing everyone. Like he won like the 2 of the games that I played, and
maybe
it was
they're
like,
just hoping that you lit him up so they can steal your kill.
I don't know. I don't know. I just I don't know. I just
So
thought
is there
it
a
was funny.
Thanos in like the battle royale like movie?
Well, no,
Actually,
the
before we talk about that, I actually forgot about one thing. One thing that I was kind of excited about, because they were told like the more realistic, more like, I guess if you want to talk about it, less fluid. I guess when it comes to like guns and stuff like that. H1Z1. Have you ever played that game?
I think I played it just one time for like 5 minutes with you guys
Really?
because you guys started playing, and then as I was downloading the game, you guys started playing, and I think you gifted it to me, and then
No.
I
don't think I gave it to you, but
Yeah.
someone did.
it was either you or
Maybe
Blute,
I
and someone gifted it to me, and you guys were playing. And I downloaded it, and by the time it was done downloading, you guys all logged off. I think you stayed on for like 5 minutes. We played one round against zombies or something.
Honestly, it's
I was
kind of like PUBG, except not as good graphics. But yeah, we play with Blout, right? And what was it? So the reason why I want to bring that up one is because that one came up as far as one of like, I guess if you want to talk about like a 3rd place, 4th place for like battle royale games. Not much to say on that one, other because I don't really have much experience in it, but it was enjoyable. But they have a lot of drops in that game, I know for sure.
I can't say much about it because I literally only played it for like 5 minutes with you guys, and I think it was that one or something versus zombies. I don't know. We were against zombies. That's all I know.
Versus zombies.
Something.
You're not talking about like
Zombie
Left 4
game.
Dead?
No,
That's old.
Left 4 Dead I actually played with you guys a lot, but this one was like not Nazi zombies.
Oh,
Nazi
that's
zombies?
something zombie army.
I think I played that.
Zombie Army Trilogy. I think that's the game you're talking about, but that's more of like a Left 4 Dead co-op versus like environment type of game.
I mean, that might be it.
If that's what you're talking about, it's a pretty good game. But that's
Because
not-
we literally played for 5 minutes and then you guys logged off.
I think
so-
that's the game you're talking about. That's not H1Z1, but
Zombie Trilogy. It sounds familiar too.
Yeah.
It could be both.
well, I digress. Going back to what we talked about before was the movie. I know you watched the Battle Royale movie.
Man, I watched it because I knew that it would come up here, and it's on Netflix. But I don't
Oh,
know.
it's on Netflix, okay.
It's literally a Japanese movie,
Oh God.
and it's called Battle Royale.
Nani?
It it's about
Battle Royale.
no. It's like kids are too rebellious.
Okay.
It's like 2001, I believe. 2001, 2002. Like it was early 2000s.
Okay.
And
Limp
they're
Bizkit,
like
we got
super rebellious, super like rude to parents, teachers, and like any adult. So what they were doing is they would randomly pick kids from schools,
Mhm.
their class, and take them to an island and give them a backpack and supplies. And they had one weapon in the backpack, and they had to kill each other.
So let me get this straight. You're saying that 2001, me, Rebirth Flame, and 2001, Scarburn, if we were rude to our teacher in high school, they would send us to an island, like what's that movie called with the tribute?
Battle Royale.
No, with the bow and arrow girl. I forget that.
Oh, like Hunger Games, yeah.
Hunger Games. So they're gonna Hunger Game us
Well,
with a one weapon, and we're gonna go do.
you get a random weapon. It could like some guys got machine guns, Uzis, and like pistols.
Yeah.
A guy got a freaking pan. So
That'd be me.
he had a pan. I mean, he kicked ass with it, but you know, it
Spoiler alert.
oh god, I don't know. It's like, I guess I see what they're going for, or they were going for, but it went like too crazy. Come on, like Battle Royale, have all these kids go after each other and kill each other.
So that's a plot. Then that's what it was, and then
yeah, they were bad
stuff
kids.
happens.
They were bad kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much you want me to tell you about it.
Well, I mean,
Well,
wait, if the
spoiler.
last person, what is it, like a last person standing type of thing?
Yeah, the last person
So
lives.
battle royale.
Yeah, the last person. There's only one survivor.
What do they win?
They have 3
The freedom?
days. Freedom, yeah.
And they have 3 days.
They have 3 days, and then they have. It's like exactly like PUBG and Fortnite.
So there's a shield and everything that comes towards them and it'll kill them if they don't move forward.
No, they have danger zones. They have a collar on, so there's danger zones, and it would tell you at this time these are danger zones, and it would give you coordinates.
Wow.
And if you're in that zone, your collar blows up.
Oh, okay.
So
That's quite the shield there. Yeah.
yeah, it's literally like you're in there, you're dead. There's no, you can run out. No, you were in there, you're dead.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
And this was a Japanese movie, 2001. It's on Netflix.
It's
right?
on Netflix. There's 2, I think, Battle Royale and Battle Royale 2.
Oh my god.
I didn't see Battle Royale 2. I had a friend that watched it, and he said it was literally like the winners from the first Battle Royale,
Mhm.
or like, I guess, from that time period, because they had multiple. It wasn't just that island, and they all
Oh.
go to the Battle Royale too. And it's kind of like, I guess, Hunger Games literally bit everything off, because you know how. I mean,
Well, we can't say that for sure, but what you think is that they did.
come on, Hunger Games, the winners all gather up and then rebel. It's the same thing that they do in Battle Royale
I
too.
mean, that's your opinion, but you can't say that
Come
the
on,
person
man.
who wrote that book took the ideas from it.
I guess, but I mean, it just, the similarities are there.
Yeah. No, you can
Big
say
time.
it's similar. I agree with you that it's
And it
similar.
came
But you
well,
can't say
when-
it's the same thought, you know?
When were the books written though?
I
Because
don't know.
it was books and then the movie, right?
I think maybe around the same time. Maybe before. I don't know. Who knows when these movies are made from books and what? So who reads books to begin with, guys?
Books are for fools.
2008 was the first book.
2008.
yes. So it was still before.
I mean, Battle Royale. I mean, before what it was called. I mean, and there's a game called this, right? King of the Hill is a really old, like I guess idea or type of game or type of game mode. Because I mean, when you think about it, and I know I'm digressing here back into games, but or moving back into games, excuse me. But even like when we played Call of Duty, like on PS2, Black Ops 2,
Which is the difference?
but it was still King of the Hill.
You have
had
King of the
most
Hill,
kills.
but you didn't start in an island with supplies in a backpack and then have.
I mean,
danger
technically we
zones.
did. I mean, like if you think about Nuketown, and remember Nuketown, you started off in a little small island by yourself, and you pick up weapons as you go. I mean, is it not true?
In Battle Royale, you literally kill people in the movie. They killed to get the other weapons.
I know it's a stretch, but still, I'm just trying to. It's not so much like the whole battle royale as specific as I'm saying, but I'm talking about
There's similarities.
yeah, like who's going to be on top. It's King of the Hill, battle royale. If you ask me, they're really synonymous. Almost the same thing.
Almost, I guess.
Is there any other type of movies like that were like battle royale type movies? I know there was
There's
like this
Hunger
one.
Games. There's
There's
Battle
Hunger
Royale.
Games, of course. We just talked about that.
I don't think.
Do you want to count Mortal Kombat as King of the Hill? I mean, they all die until they get the last person. I mean, I don't know.
I guess.
Nah, I wouldn't count it, but I was just being silly on that one. I mean, I can't really think of any other like battle royale type movies. I mean, I bet you there's a bunch that we didn't think
We're
about.
missing.
But battle royale also had a book written in 1999, of course.
So I don't know. See, that was early. Like I said, the movie came out early 2000s. I think it was 2001. I want to say it's 2001, but I don't know. It's 2000. Oh, 2000.
Yeah, it was 2000.
So it just, I don't know. It's the similarities of this and the battle royale. I mean, they probably I don't know if they based on this thing.
Well, I mean, if you, yeah, you're right, and I was just
Because there's a
thinking,
kill counter
when
and
you talk
everything.
about that, it was just funny, is movies like Death Race. Do you remember that movie? I think it came out around the same time.
That Jason Statham, like one of his first
Yeah,
movies.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like a guilty pleasure type of movie, but it's kind of the same thing because they're all battling, and of course they die. And the last man standing, Key of the Hill, that guy is the winner.
I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. There's similarity, big time similarities. I'm just saying, like Battle Royale, the movie has. I mean, they probably based it off that. There's an island you get dropped in. You know, last one win.
No, I agree with you.
I don't.
And you know what? I mean,
Kill
Japanese
zones.
culture is very popular. I guess a lot of people, and it could have been.
Well,
things
it
about-
influences a lot of the stuff.
well, I know, PUBG was a game that was made by the same developers of, or excuse me, the first game they made was like H1Z1. I'm assuming, right?
I
One of those?
think so.
And I think that was made by Sony. I'm not sure. I forget which one it was, but I think that one may have been made first, and then they wanted to improve on it, so they made PUBG, and then some of the same makers from PUBG made Fortnite. Am I wrong on that? Or
Yeah.
right in that? Okay, so then that's why I mean they're obviously all similar. It's kind of like when you're thinking about the other genre, which is those Dota's, Heroes of New Earth, LOL games.
What is
Like
it?
everyone had similar people that worked on the same games, or like some type of like key person.
What are those called?
Battle
Battle
MOBA? No,
arenas?
not MOBAs.
Yeah, they're
Oh, it is MOBA.
there's yeah, there
Yeah.
MOBA. But I mean, there was a lot of those that came out. Yeah, a ton of those that came out. A lot of them didn't actually make it, and there's their own adaptations. Like,
It's the same thing like MMORPGs. I mean, like you had Guild Wars and what's the other one we played? We played
Terra, the Rift.
Rift. Yeah, like, I was like, what the hell?
I
is
mean,
that?
Rift had really good, really good ideas.
Yeah, but for some reason it didn't make it when it came to World of Warcraft too. Well, I mean, World of Warcraft's still there, but I mean, it didn't make it when it came to Rift. I think Rift has another sequel, doesn't it? Rift 2 or something like that.
No, they have expansions.
Yeah. That's a video game movie like World of Warcraft. It's obviously not about a battle royale, but I mean, just thinking about these type of games that came seemingly out of just PC, like out of nowhere, and all of a sudden now they're on the, I guess you want to call it, the
Big
silver screen,
big
screen,
screen.
right, or the silver screen.
I mean, I don't know. I really enjoyed World of Warcraft movie or Warcraft. People will say they
You know what's one
didn't.
movie I think is low key, like not a lot of people like it. It's still a video game.
Which one?
Need for Speed.
Well, I
doesn't
I didn't
like-
watch it.
Who doesn't like Jesse Pinkman? What's his real name? Oh my god, I'm really
No,
embarrassed. I don't know
I
his
don't
name. I should
remember
know
it.
his name. But who doesn't like that? Mustangs. High speed chases.
A lot of people don't like Mustangs, man.
Who doesn't like Mustangs?
A lot.
It's like hotcakes, dude. It's like the most American thing you could think of when you think of a car. What's wrong with you?
It's like an eagle, man. Bald eagle.
It's like a bald eagle. It's like shaving a bald eagle. How dare you, sir? I can't remember his name.
I can't, dude. I can't remember his name either right now.
I
have it at
all
the
I
tip
can
of
think
my
is
tongue.
about Breaking Bad right now for some
You know,
reason.
Jesse Pinkman.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing we forgot about. Arma 2. That was the original like
Battle Royale.
PUBG and battle royale game. Yeah. And that it wasn't a standalone game at that time.
You know, I think I have Arma 2, but I never played it. That's the problem.
Aaron
with-
Paul. Sorry, I had to say it before I forgot.
Oh God.
Aaron Paul. That's Jesse Pinkman.
Yes,
I'm retarded.
Mr. Pinkman. No, I think I have Arma 2, and I've never played it. I have like 1,000 Steam games.
DayZ. How could we forget about that crap?
I think that's the one.
That's
you
the
guys-
original Arma or the standalone Arma 2 game, and maybe that's the one you're talking about.
I
when
think
you're talking
that's
about
the one.
zombies.
Yes, I think.
And I
that's
think we
the
did play
one.
for like 5 minutes.
and then we stopped.
Yeah.
Those are fun though, man. I don't know. A lot of these zombie shooters, a lot of these co-op zombie shooters were fun.
Well, that's the H1Z1. I think it started off as a very zombie-like game, and then it became that battle royale type of thing. And DayZ is just it fell behind. It's not going anywhere. It still says it's like in pre-alpha. And if they wanted to go somewhere with that, they probably could. I mean, that's what that game is. Actually, if I think about it, it's just a sandbox battle royale that never ends.
DayZ, right?
DayZ.
That's like, isn't that the game that's been in the longest beta ever?
It's not going anywhere. I think it's
like
I don't
20
know,
years
dude.
into beta. Like, come on. Do
Like I
something.
remember like looking into like 2 years ago, and I was just like, man, looks like a really cool game. Like a year like before that, I'm like, man, it's still
When it release, it'll be awesome.
Yeah, when it releases, it'll be awesome. And it's just like, man, I shouldn't hold my breath for that one because I don't know where it's going. But I mean, I think though, if you want to give it credit, that's where maybe, and I'm just hypothesizing here, where a lot of people got their idea for battle royale because no one fought the zombies. No one cared about the zombies. The whole thing was like, kill that person in that house next to me, take his gear, and then eventually someone else would kill that guy too. Like,
well,
and then it was a non-stop game of battle royale because that's all it was. Literally, that's all it was.
Fortnite's like the PvE mode actually has zombies. I mean, that's their thing is zombies. You're going against.
But do you see
zombies.
how they only got success once they started their battle royale?
This is true. I mean, what really made them blow up was the whole battle royale thing.
Because in your opinion, is that game fun? The original version of PUBG, like the one you have to pay for. Do you find it
PUBG?
as fun? Excuse me, Fortnite.
Oh,
Do you find it as fun as the battle royale?
I think it would be fun if people played with me. It just you get bored by yourself.
Yeah, I don't know.
Me and Bloot, we played for a while.
Where was the invite?
What single the PvE?
Yeah, dude.
I gifted you the game, man. I gifted you and
Yeah,
you
and you never invite me to play one player, man, bro.
Well, I mean, I was
Hurt my
playing for a while.
feelings. Hurt my feelings.
I actually did, and you were too busy playing other stuff.
Okay, whatever.
So no, but I mean, if you have that mode, you pretty much don't need to buy the skins. You can just get them for free, which is pretty cool. I mean, the whole aspect of what they're doing is pretty awesome because you don't really have to pay to win, or it's just pay to look cool.
Oh, you're talking about like the skins and Fortnite and all the other good stuff that you can get, the dances, the emotes, I guess you call them.
Haven't wasted any money on. Well, I paid for the deluxe or whatever the most expensive one.
PUBG's the same way. I mean, the only thing I don't like, I mean, the whole system when it comes to Fortnite is that you would have to buy the V-Bucks, but if you have the full game of the version, from what I've seen, and I haven't done it personally because obviously I haven't played
Well,
it.
PUBG, you had
You
to
get
pay
all
for the
that.
game.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a reason why. I mean, this is an alpha game. Who knows once Fortnite is official, who knows if they'll start charging for a Battle Royale? You don't know that.
Well,
It wouldn't be smart because obviously the microtransactions are making the money.
they actually, the PvE side is actually going to go free this year.
And you paid for it for me? Wow.
Friendship.
Don't you feel
Friendship.
dumb?
I mean, I enjoyed the game, so when I enjoy something, I actually don't mind
At the
paying
point
for
that
it.
you bought it, though, you had no clue about the game.
It was like
other than when you saw.
I actually enjoyed playing it for like the 5 minutes we played.
Yeah, I know. You had a lot of fun yelling at people.
Yeah, dude, it was amazing.
I mean, that's what you do. That's fine.
Hey, man,
There's a report that says DayZ will enter beta in 2018.
it's already in beta.
Hi, we're in May.
Wait, is it an alpha then? It's an alpha?
Yeah, it's pre-alpha. It says pre-alpha on there.
Are you kidding?
Is this alpha now? Okay, well, when I saw it, literally like, I don't know, 3 months ago, it said pre-alpha. Speaking of that, I guess you want to call it alpha. What's in the alpha for PUBG, and I'm assuming Fortnite because it's also still an alpha.
Well,
It's
it's
a
a
mobile.
beta. It's a beta.
A beta, mobile gaming.
You know what? I tried it. It's really hard.
What, Fortnite?
Yes, on mobile because it's like
I could barely build in PC, and that's supposed to be the easiest one you're supposed to build in, and I suck at that. So you can only imagine me playing mobile. Like,
well, they have
Yeah,
those
do
controls now and stuff.
oh yeah, what do you mean controls?
Like there's actual adaptions for the iPhone.
Actually, I've looked into that because I just bought like an iPhone 8 with Plus, and then like I never had a Plus before, and the reason I bought it is because I saw there was an old game on there, Final Fantasy 7, and I was like, man, now I can play wherever the hell I want, even though I've played that game like a million times. But also came with it. It was Fortnite at that time had come out. And I
It
was
came with it?
sweet. No, it didn't come out. But the time that I
shit.
bought my phone,
Yeah.
I saw Fortnite on there, and I researched, and it's on their website. And there's no official support for Fortnite gaming. So unless you have like, I guess, is it Fortnite on all platforms as far as OSs go for phones? I know it's on iPhone.
You only have iPhone out right now.
So some people on iPhone,
This summer you're gonna get Android.
I think that they were on Android. Okay, cool. I know that they had like those, you know what they call it, unlocked phones.
Oh yeah.
Some people were able to put like a keyboard to it.
Yeah,
And
I saw
some
that
people
too.
were able to put other things to it. But if you have a legit iPhone right now and you're trying to play that, there's
iPad.
nothing, or iPad, I guess. Who has iPad? So you can take a picture of the iPad now?
I have iPad.
And for gaming, I'm talking about. I
No,
mean, most
yeah.
people have a phone, so you know and I don't know why you want to play with the iPad. Might as well just go to your PC, because PC gaming master race, or your
Okay.
console, whatever you want to do, and you could do that. But in mobile right now, the support they have, the only ones I saw, because I researched it, is like you could get like the left and right, but it's still on your screen. But it actually, because on iPhones, from what I know, is that it needs your skin in order to pick up something on your screen. Like if you were to grab like a pen, or if you were to grab anything that's not a stylus, pretty much, or your finger, it won't pick it up. And that's supposed to be protected like when it's in your pocket. And I know that Epic Games is gonna release stuff for Android, and maybe that's when they're gonna release the gaming support with those controls. Because once they have that, dude,
Well,
that's
just-
like a whole nother like area of profit for them when it comes to those remote controls for that. Because
What? It's third-party vendors, man. Like I don't know.
yeah, but
I
I guess
guess-
they could still have one. They could play in the game and they could sell.
Well, no, I agree, but I'm just saying, like, you know how Facebook is always looking into your information.
Yeah.
As soon as I download Fortnite, I get all these ads on Facebook, like, for adaptations to my iPhone to like control
Let me
and
share
stuff like
something
that.
with you because you're my good friend. I don't know what you're talking about when you're talking about ads. There's plenty of other programs you can use. You can block ads, but
I mean, I don't care. Sometimes they're actually nice and
You
actually
see
look
wanna
at the
see them?
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
well,
there's
the
these,
good thing about Facebook is that it actually caters to what you do on the internet. I mean, it's kind of creepy, but at the same time, it's kind of nice, I guess.
Oh, so you get a lot of those, adult sites.
No, I don't get any of those actually. I'm married, remember that, so I don't need any. of
Oh,
that stuff.
sorry, it's recorded.
Sorry, I swear I don't. Anyways, yeah, so they have that, and you're right. They're going to advertise that as soon as it comes out, probably.
Well, no,
But
I mean,
everything-
I'm already getting advertisement, but I think it's just third party, like vendors.
No,
like,
there's a
kinda-
lot, and I'm telling you, there's so many. But the only thing they're advertising, they're saying is you could play with a remote control on your iPhone or your Android.
No, there's an adaptation. Like one that I saw was like it fits the phone,
Yeah.
and then adds like a joystick to it, like where.
Yeah, that one works, and I saw that one. That's the only one that works for Fortnite. But every other one you can get on the market today that says Fortnite or PUBG is lying because there is no support for it unless, again, like I said, they had some type of unlocking thing or something like that. Then of course you can use that. But I know for a fact that Fortnite says there's no support.
I
Same thing
wouldn't-
with PUBG, by the way.
kills your battery, man. I mean, I don't. Unless
It
you're
just depends
like,
on what kind of phone you have. What do you have, like iPhone 7 or something like that?
yeah.
I have an iPhone 8. The battery's supposed to be like 30% better, whatever. I've played it.
I mean, I
probably
can
shoot myself in the
play,
foot, but I've played
but
it
I
at work,
can't like.
and I've
play
played it for a
for-
while.
I don't
It's
know.
not that bad. I mean, I don't know. I mean, anything that's like intensive on your video card, I guess, that you have in your phone is going to be kind of, draining your battery. I mean, that goes for anything. But moving on to PUBG. I love Fortnite, and I think Fortnite is better than PUBG when it comes to like PC and console. But for mobile, I'd rather play PUBG.
I don't know.
Because
I haven't played it, so I can't even say it.
the reasons aren't that good though.
Easier.
The first reason is because it not easier. Well, I guess it is easier. I'll explain that. Because I feel like I'm kind of good at that game. I like the silence.
I like
by
how
the
you
way.
paused. You
'Cause I
paused
was
and
waiting
waited
you
for me to
like,
say
yeah,
something.
shake your head at me. I know they can't see you that, but whatever.
I mean,
okay,
if
so
you
number-
can win, anyone can, right?
yeah, that goes for anything. If I could do something, anyone else can do it.
Yeah.
Whatever. So the first reason is because I guess they didn't expect that many people to play, so they actually added bots. I don't think anyone knew that until they somehow asked someone, or someone found out, like, through like a Twitter comment or something like that. So they were like something to the fact where they were like, yeah, if you feel like someone is not that good at that game or kind of slow, it's most likely a bot.
I
in the
know that.
beginning. So I don't know how it is now. They still do that or not? Because I'm thinking they play just as many people as you could find. At least 100 people per match. And
That's one thing I like is that like you never have to wait to join matches. Like
that's
in
another
these
thing. Yeah, I
things.
mean, like other games where we've played before.
Holy
like,
crap! Heroes of New Earth, man, come
yeah.
on. We're like in queue for like sometimes 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's really right now because we play like what's that called ladder
Matchmaking.
matches where we actually rank.
Yeah.
But before, yeah,
Oh my
15-minute queues and be like someone would drop out or something.
Well, I
But-
guess it's fan base because you don't. I mean,
Yeah.
player base because you don't have that many people playing Heroes of New Earth anymore. I mean, I still enjoy that game more than any other MOBA.
Yeah.
I mean, Dota 2 just seems like really sluggish to me when it comes to that stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's
fluid.
good.
I mean,
That's another thing I was actually going to talk about when it comes to about Fortnite and PUBG and how they get better with each other because PUBG had a leg up on Fortnite on mobile for the biggest time because you can actually in PUBG when you still can you can actually fix your controls and I mean literally on your screen you can move the button where it was, you could swap them out, you could change the color of
On
your,
Dota?
like, no, in PUBG in mobile.
oh,
And they had that leg up. Fortnite, I just read when I updated it maybe 2-3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, that they could do that now too. So
the keys?
yeah, so like
Oh.
I remember when I was playing, the thing that annoyed me the most is when I was trying to build, I would click on the button that would bring up the menu for which one you wanted
Oh,
because it was
cute.
like literally like right next to it, and I don't have the smallest fingers in the world, you know.
Cute,
and
yeah.
I literally fat fingered it like every time, and I was like, "Damn it!" Oh yeah, and same thing with the shooting button where it's placed. It's like when you hold your phone, I'm thinking bottom right, bottom left when you're holding it, right? It's like if you hold it in the middle, for me, I can't really grasp it, so I would hold it like kind of from the bottom, right hand corner, left hand corner, because that's where it's comfortable. With iPhone 8, it's kind of big. With the other one, I guess it'd be easier, but then you have less screen. So every time I would hit the shoot button.
No,
So the reason why I like PUBG better is because I literally moved it towards the middle right of the screen.
I think you can. Yeah,
where I don't have to worry about it. And Fortnite now has it.
yeah. I saw that you can.
It didn't
move.
have it forever, and I'm telling you
No.
because they're like looking at each other's screen like they're both playing 007 right now, and they're doing the cheat screen thing right now where someone looks to the right, someone looks to the left, and they're like, "Yeah, I want that. That's what I want."
I know where you are, man. You're camping.
So that's why I like PUBG to begin with, and then it's just like I'm telling you, it looks. Actually, to be honest, it doesn't look as clean as Fortnite does on mobile.
Yeah. Well,
But
I mean,
I don't know what it is that Fortnite, I guess it looks really super cartoony on mobile now.
Fortnite.
Yeah,
It looks the
It
same.
looks nice on PC. No, it doesn't, dude.
I think it looks the same.
No, I think if you put them side by side, then you'll be able to see the difference in them.
I mean, it looks similar. Obviously, I have a better video card on my computer, so it looks better. But
of course, you know.
I mean, but it
Mr.
looks.
I have a 1080 Ti since like it came out.
Hey, don't call me out
Don't
like
tell
that.
people,
Right?
yeah, no, I mean, it's a
No,
nice
it's
video
kidding.
card, man. But
I don't know. I think I don't know.
PUBG looks good, dude. Like it looks good on. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like a PC, but I mean, I have it on like HD, and I think they're gonna put Ultra HD on it pretty soon.
But I don't know. I just my experience when I started, like I said, it could be a lot different now. But it was just really slow, man. I think I was on Discord with Restless, and I was playing for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And that's like a long. You gotta play two
Nah,
matches.
they're not that long anymore. Yeah, they're not that long anymore. And I think the map, the newer, and that's another thing too, by the way.
There's a
That
new map.
PUBG doesn't, or PUBG has that Fortnite doesn't, is that they have different maps, 2 of them. And on the versus mode, I mean, it's
But-
kind of like the same thing where they.
The thing that like I like about Fortnite though is it's the same map, but it's constantly changing.
Oh, on what aspect? Because I actually
There's new areas, there's new spawn points, like of the chests and stuff, and they take away some chests from some place. Like they
And I think-
actually
But
modify.
I don't
it.
think it's enough variety because
there is.
I
man.
feel like you have memorized not only the usual spawn points for treasure chests and guns and etc., but like like the second and maybe the third ones sometimes.
Well, I mean, we've gone to the point where we played this game for almost a year. You would think you would know.
Has it actually been a year since the game?
It's September would be the year. Hey, you
wow.
remember your bachelor party?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So, oh wow. You see, but I feel like I play like half of the time you do.
No, but even then, man, look at GoldenEye. We played that thing. I knew all the spawn points to put proximity mines on
Actually,
there.
that's a good point.
So it's like I remember that kind of
And
stuff.
let's not ever bring that up again, by the way.
Oh, yeah, get the gun, Steve. Get the gun. No, but I don't know. There's similarities to all the spawn points. So you're always gonna most likely have one in the attic. Most likely have one upstairs in
Yeah.
like the additional above the garage.
Yeah.
You know, they have similar spawn points. It's not like it's like an exact science.
So
but
your
you
argument
have-
is that that's how PUBG and them are different, because PUBG does. I mean, you don't have chests. It's like guns lying around, and it's always not going to be the same ever.
I mean, the chest it has a higher chance, but you get the silenced SMGs in chest all the time, and it's useless. Come on, it's like I mean, there's people that do good with the silenced SMG, and you know, all
Good for them,
but
but
you know, it's just I don't know. If you're going up against a shotgun, most of the time the SMG will lose if the person's good.
right.
Especially now that everyone's doing the dual shotguns.
Yeah, those shotguns again.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as fast as it was before, but still people use it.
You see,
Just
that's one
cheesy
thing.
way.
The big difference with also with Fortnite and PUBG is that
Can't do those. quick
there's
stop.
like, I wouldn't call them specs, you know, like kind of like what you can get like in different games, but I'm talking about like strategies. Like everyone knows about at one time or another, and it may not be still true to today or not, but it can be you know, two shotguns, right? And then like people know about that, or it'd be like you know that you need a long range weapon and you know you need a short range weapon. PUBG doesn't really have that. It's like I'm gonna get the best weapon I have out there, and if I find enough ammo, like I'll be lucky enough, and it's just like that's it. That's one thing I feel Fortnite has way above that.
Well, hold on. I'm just gonna Blue ask a question in the middle of that, and he
Uh,
said, "What are silenced weapons, or why is there silenced weapons in these games?"
Do you really have to ask that?
Honestly,
Really?
bush camping is one because
It's
you
just so
can
people don't know. Well, can I interject?
go ahead.
It's just so people don't know your location. That's obviously it. That's the number one reason.
Well, yeah,
Like
Yeah.
90% of it.
In Fortnite, can't they see where your bullets are
you
can
could,
see it
but
if you know where it's coming from.
the initial like let's say someone's passing by you and you're in a bush and you have a silenced pistol and you hit them a couple times, they'll like look around, but they won't 100% know.
Yeah, let's
where
say
you
you
are.
got someone like, you know, Eric or Restless, because I suck with a sniper, I'm not gonna lie. But let's say you have one of them and you hear something whip by you. You might know where it's coming from, but you know, it's not 100%. So if you have someone good like them, like I'm saying, you know, and they're shooting at you, the first time they miss, and the second time you're like, you know, you're looking around, you're jumping around like an idiot because that's what everyone does. The next one could be right to your head because you honestly didn't know really where it was coming from. That's if it was silence, but you know, with the silence, like what? There's only like SMG
Pistols.
and a pistol, right?
Yeah.
And that'll be faster. So if that you do hear that, all you're gonna hear is that silence sound coming at you, and then by the time you look around, it's pretty much you're done.
Yeah, if they miss, you can if you're paying close attention, you can probably hear it, but it's if you're not really paying attention, if you're chopping wood or something or a tree, you're not gonna hear it. Like
I
you
think
won't
the
hear
best,
it.
the best like benefit of it. Let's say you have higher ground, like you're in a house and you're like chopping a tree, like you said, and someone happens to do that. You're probably gonna die by the time you hear it
Yeah,
if they're good. But if they're close to you, it's kind of useless.
yeah.
It's
Well,
like you might as well just shoot them with a.
yeah, or also someone builds up a fort, you can knock it down without them kind of noticing where you're shooting from.
Oh, that's a good point.
So you can start shooting the bottom of it, and they won't really hear. They probably hear like something like what the hell, and then by the time they figure out what's going on, you probably knock down one or two other things, and go from there.
Now, let me
But
tell you one thing in PUBG. If you find a silencer with your AR, I've been so many times where I'm like running to get to the circle, running through obviously somewhere where I shouldn't run through, like, you know, like a valley where there was like no cover. And then like right away, dead. Like if they're good. Or like you'll hear like the only thing you hear is like bullet hitting the ground and ricocheting, and I still don't know where that person is. And it sucks because you're just like, dude. And that's another thing too in that game. They don't just have silencers. If you get a silencer, you're pretty damn lucky. Like, I'm gonna say the truth. But there's also like I forget the names of it, but it reduces the sound and the flash of the muzzle. I'm sure Mr. Veteran over here knows. Not a suppressor, but it's something else. Another word for it. but they have ones like that too, and it's kind of cool. It doesn't reduce the whole sound, but that's another thing about that game too. You can really see
Modern guns.
is the fire from your gun. That's like if you see the flash. Let's say you're running, towards the circle, and you see a house on your side, which it brings up another point, which I'll bring up right now. If you didn't hear the sound first, you'll see the flash of the muzzle, which is good because then it gives you another hint. But that's another thing, which I find kind of annoying actually when it comes to Fortnite. You're running. What are you doing when you're running and trying to look around? Like literally, you're twisting your whole body, you're moving your mouse, you're jumping up to see your surroundings, right?
I mean, I'm always turning anyways.
And you should be, because that's how you keep active, and basically all good gamers have that ATB, right? Or what's it called ATM. I forget what it's called. But kind of like, like actions per minute. APM.
APM.
God, I'm an idiot.
That's you guys. Like, what the hell? We talking about going to the desert?
I don't know. But the whole point about that is in PUBG, if you hold down Alt, the Alt button, which is the default one, you can actually look around your surroundings and keep on the track forward.
That's not realistic, man.
This is if you're playing third person. And that's another thing, actually, that we didn't even bring up about first person. But anyways, in third person, you can run around 360 around you and you can see everything and still run in the same direction and not have to do that. And then in first person, it's only in a degree you can see with your eyes. So your peripherals, use your peripherals, man. All right. And that brings me up another point. PUBG didn't have jumping in the beginning, from what I read.
Oh, really?
Which I think is ridiculous. You couldn't vault over anything, and you couldn't jump, which was ridiculous. But jumping in that game isn't as good as when it comes to this one, anyways. To be honest,
I don't know. Like I said, it's been a really long time since I played the game, so it could be a lot different than what I remember. I probably just got to give it another shot.
Honestly, I think when we get, you're probably never gonna get bored of Fortnite, but whenever you want to play, I think, and my problem with PUBG is that I only play solo because no one wants to play PUBG with my circle of friends. So I think that game would be a lot more fun with more players. Like,
Restless plays
when does he play? He always plays Fortnite. That's the only thing I ever see him on.
But
but whenever you guys want to play, we can do that. But yeah.
And I mean, I play so many games right now, like World of Warcraft. I'm playing the beta right now, and it's pretty difficult. Almost impossible to do some of the instances. It's so bugged. So sometimes like I spend an hour just in one dungeon. Plus you're trying to gear. So it's like I'm playing Fortnite when you guys are up and stuff. Sorry, my son is disrupting me. He's got to go to the restroom.
That's what I figured it was. He kind of had that I need to really pee face.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like,
well, one thing about you can bring about when it comes to World of Warcraft, and you're talking about the new expansions. These type of games actually don't have that type of shelf life. If you ask me.
World of Warcraft or
no. Like when it comes to like
Royale?
Fortnite and PUBG, any battle royale game, like once it's done, it's done. What else can you add on to this type of games?
Just modes. I mean, like I said, like the LTMs, the limited time modes and things like that. And I mean, it's cool that Fortnite's keeping up with what's going on. And
like, when I think about it, it's kind of like the Dota games, right? Or the it depends on Ancients games.
There's going to be a huge surge of people playing it when it's popular, and then you're going to have the people that actually
be like a lull. And then if they do bring something back where the people come back, they do. But I mean, I guess you're right. It just depends on what's more popular. Yeah. But I was just thinking about that when you were talking about World of Warcraft. I'm like, I'm assuming because they don't post anymore, but their subscription type of thing is like super high when they first introduce that new expansion usually, and after that it just goes, just goes all the way down.
There's still so many people playing that game. It's a 12-year-old game, and it's like I think they're at like 4 or 5 million subscriptions right now.
Yeah. And what's the longest game right now standing as far as longevity when it comes to a battle royale game? Like what?
Battle Royale?
DayZ is like a couple years.
I mean, I don't know how big.
I mean, not even an official game, so we're not even talking about DayZ.
I don't know.
PUBG.
How big.
It's been around for like 3 years now, 4 years.
PUBG?
Yeah.
Has it been that? No, it's been like a year and a half, hasn't it?
When did it go official? Oh no, you're right. I think it came out like official like when it came out on PS4, right? And Xbox, like year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
I don't
know. You see, we don't even know for sure. And then we were talking about these other games, so like 2017.
That was
See,
last
like-
year.
And they're already on the decline, right? Compared to Fortnite. Fortnite is the highest, like,
Right now, it's the highest streamed. I think it's the highest played because they have like 12 million players right now.
I
Which
really
was
like
like
to know
World
the
of Warcraft
statistics
status.
of the difference between PUBG and Fortnite over like the last year and a half of how many people play and how many people stream it compared to each other. I bet you it's like,
Well,
one's top of another one. on
right
Fortnite.
now, like Fortnite, if you look at Twitch, like in the lows, there's 500,000 viewers
For Twitch?
for Twitch.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah. So, I mean, we started off talking about Drake and it came with Fortnite. And we obviously got into the whole argument about, of what is good in Fortnite, what's bad in Fortnite, vice versa with PUBG, right? What's good and bad.
A little bit of movies,
A little bit of movies that came to the Battle Royale.
movie adaptations, but we didn't really get into that.
Hunger Games, and I mean, there's not that many. That's the problem, or at least that we can't think of.
Well,
them.
there is a lot, but these sucked.
And that's probably why we're not talking about them.
It's really hard. I mean, even the Warcraft movies, so many people had so many problems with it. But if you go based on the books, I mean, it
That's
kind
the way it
of,
should have went.
huh?
That's the way it should go, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just people, I guess, they've never read the books or anything, so they were going based off the game. The game,
Yeah.
if you read every single quest,
Oh,
the
no,
lore
World
is
of Warcraft.
really good. But no one does that, dude. They're just
Who
trying
would?
to level.
Unless you're really.
I don't
avid
blame 'em.
fan.
But I'm just saying, like, no one does.
I mean, I played since World of Warcraft 2 came out. You introduced it to me. I played Warcraft. Warcraft 2. I played Warcraft 3. I played World of Warcraft on and off for 12 years. And I can't even say that I'm a huge fan when it came to their lore or their stories.
I mean, that's actually what keeps me around is the damn lore, man. I freaking love the lore.
I mean, word of mouth, where you've told me stuff and, from other friends and the here and there. Yeah, it's great. And that's the thing I want to just wrap this up, I guess. When it comes to Fortnite and PUBG, that's the thing that I think where it's lacking, which I think Fortnite is actually trying to do, but because they have the single player game, obviously.
Yeah. With lore.
They have their lore. And even with their weapons, I don't know if you ever read them, it actually gives you like a small description and a little bit of backstory. And Fortnite has that. So I know we haven't really said it, but if it was going to be a clear winner when it comes to these two Battle Royale games right now, because they're obviously the head honchos, right?
Yeah.
I think it is Fortnite because there's a lot more detail into their lore, the story, which is the biggest part for me. And I think for almost everybody when you play anything, because it's kind of mindless if you don't. And then it's just innovation, right? I mean,
Well, that's what.
it's nonstop updates.
Yes, that is one thing that I liked. I mean, before we wrap
And
up,
for God's sakes, you have Drake playing this game.
Oh,
Like,
God.
who else?
and
is,
Ninja.
like- yeah, and I mean that guy obviously plays Fortnite. But you have, I wouldn't call him a rapper, but an R&B singer like Drake. Like that.
I mean, it's just not that. There's football players when they score,
Yeah.
like soccer players.
Yeah.
They score and they're like they pickaxe people. Like it's
Shut
like
up.
they do the dances from Fortnite.
I have not seen that.
Yes,
I
it's
wanna Google that
hilarious.
as soon as I'm
It's
done
like
with
someone's crawling and another guy's pickaxing them.
it. Dude,
it's hilarious,
that's
dude.
terrible, dude.
Yeah.
But you see, Fortnite is that big of a game. Like, I think my uncle talked about it. My uncle was like 60 years old. He was born in El Salvador. And he likes media and stuff like that. But like, he knows about Fortnite. I was just like,
I think
weird.
the only people that don't know about Fortnite right now is like people living under a rock.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, like Blau, he
unfortunately.
lives under a rock. I don't know if you guys know that,
But he knows. He knows.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you have anything to say about this conversation, I think most of it was around Fortnite and how they're obviously always improving themselves and trying to stay for that, I guess, in my opinion, the longevity of the things, because
it's hard.
they don't want to be like that one-hit wonder type of game
It
that just dies.
honestly, that's kind of how I thought Fortnite was gonna be. But
honestly,
they're
me
keeping
too.
up very well. So
And I really thought it was ballsy when you bought the 3-pack of games for me, Blout, and yourself.
for
I was like,
$100,
man, you're really throwing yourself a lot of money into this game that we don't know how great it's gonna be. Like, I hadn't even played it, and you bought it for me.
But I don't know.
You're a nice guy, by the way. I just want to say that if you ever want anything for free, just hit up
No.
Burn at IG.com or whatever hashtag whatever. But
Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, there's so many things we can talk about, but I think Fortnite was the overall thing about.
Yeah, that's what we always came back to. So I mean, that's obviously the golden standard when it comes to that. So even though it pains me to say it, because I usually hate agreeing with you when you're so strongly
So right.
passionate about something.
So right.
Shut up. Fortnite actually wins. They are the game that is the game to play. Like if you were choosing between Fortnite and PUBG right now, it's like, would you spend $30 for PUBG, or would you play Fortnite, which is a better game that's free, and then you could spend $30 on a new skin or like a battle pass, which is $10,
or a dance that piss everyone off.
Skins, and then a dance that piss everyone off when you kill them. If you're not new, but you probably are if you're listening to this right now. So,
well, I think that's gonna wrap us up for tonight.
That's wrap us up again. We are all strength.
And int? No int.
Oh my god. You don't have any int right now.
We're still new, man. Obviously no int.
And I guess signing off is Birthflame.
And Scarburn. If you guys, again, have any suggestions, comments, or want us to highlight
please subscribe and like and push that little bell button next to it so you get notifications. And
like us on Facebook and MySpace. All right, thanks for listening, guys.
As always, thanks for listening, guys.
See you.
Love you.